Miami Heat, they were 37-45 a season ago, 8th place in the Eastern Conference. Heat culture carries with it exceedingly high expectations. You think back to a year ago at this time, right, Corey? Kel'el Ware was the guy that surprised everybody, had promise written all over him. The expectations have raised for him. What do you make of the way he's played so far?
I believe he's responded very well and was called out by his coach. That's what Heat culture is about. You have to be able to accept criticism and, more importantly, respond to it. And you see that's exactly what Kel'el Ware did. After game one, Erik Stevenson wasn't happy with his production. He made it very clear. Kel'el Ware responding in the right way. 21 points, 8 of 14 from the field. More importantly, the 9 boards. That's where they need to see him make the improvement.
So happy to be joined now by Pelle Larsson. And Pelle, Summer League, of course, is a great place to showcase your skills and what you can do. What do you hope to prove while you're here?
We're trying to win, man. We're trying to prove that we can play as a team, kill with the pass, play harder than another team. That's about it right now.
You were one of the bright spots in that loss to the Cavs. What are some specific things you guys hope to clean up today?
Rebounding. They dominated us on the rebounds. Both our losses have come from that, and taking care of the ball.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Eric Glass is the Summer League head coach for the Miami Heat out of Cal State Fullerton. Longtime member of the Heat organization, coached several Summer Leagues, coached the Sioux Falls Skyforce, the team's G League affiliate, during the 2019-20 pandemic-shortened season. And has a lot of international experience as well. Working with Mike Fratello with Team Ukraine back in 2013 as they introduce the starters here at the Pavilion. Miami, the reigning Summer League champs. Corey, they're off to a bumpy start. We should be able to tell exactly how much they want to be here in the first few minutes, right?
I believe we will absolutely see that. And one thing we saw Vanessa's interview with Pelle Larsson, the first thing he said was, I just want to win, man. 0-2 here for the Miami Heat. Make that jump. They want to see it here in the summer, but more importantly, once you get to training camp in the fall.
Stevenson all over Gonzalez. He blitzed him and took his cornbread. Wow. Ira Lewis came in like a bolt.
And guess what, Jonesy? It gets even faster once we hit October.
Oh, boy. Larson with a ball fake inside Ware. Nice catch and finish by Kel'el Ware.
And I love the presence of Kel'el Ware to recognize where he was. Normally, he would try to dunk that one. Surprised that Bass able to get that one to go.
Wow, great jelly around the rim that time by Ira Lewis. 12th pick overall. Yep. Gonzalez lost it against Ware. Larson off the bounce to Lewis. Got it back. Great ball fake for the bucket.
But you can see how things have slowed down for Pelle Larsson.
In a good flow so far. 3-point lead for Boston. Larsson turns the corner. That baseline three was pure. Keshad Johnson out of Arizona.
Without assuming he doesn't return to the Celtics, that's going to leave a large opportunity for guys to get minutes. Considering Porzingis is gone, 2 bigs. One of them has to be a 3-point shooter. And so that means that Kel'el Ware is going to have to be a guy that can make this shot. And on cue, he's able to knock one down. He heard me, Jonesy.
Ware, and more than anything, Erik Spoelstra, head coach of the Miami Heat, the longest tenured coach in the NBA.
And those two have a tremendous competition, which everything in Miami is a competition, right?
Yep.
But they have a tremendous competition, and Quinn often jokes with Coach Spo about he's thinning out a little bit. He's not, not putting in the proper weight room work. So Spo likes to show me, he'll show me that leg press, say, you see that? Destroyed that today. Larson will absolutely take 3 and an opportunity for one more. Great 2-for-1 chance.
Gonzalez working against Williams. See how tight his handle is here. Made a nice foray into the paint, but they turned him over. On the move. Whistle and a foul as Goldin. Vladislav Goldin will get a couple of shots.
To be able to get the last shot.
You can put your big man in peril by getting him the
back
ball.
here with 8.6 remaining.
Goldin goes 1 for 2. Johnson with the offensive rebound. Plenty of time, 5 seconds. Williams on the drive-by, sprays it to 3. Got it. So things just happen to work out for the Miami Heat.
I don't think they could have worked out any better for the Miami Heat. So that was a great decision.
Gonzalez on the move, lost the handle. Johnson elevates and detonates.
But you see the difference in athleticism. Larsson goes to the rim on the previous possession, tries to finish around the defender in comparison to KJ going and just finishing over top of defenders in Miami.
Gonzalez with a clean three off the mark. Yeah, people forget, you talked about getting his body in shape. Udonis used to weigh well into the 250 range. What an athletic finish again by Johnson. Ware out top. And some delay action. Williams. Nice finish at the rim by Marcus Williams. On two. Patterson couldn't flush it home. Off the miss. Celtics giving up a fast break here to Cooke. Timeout Boston. It's Kay Lofton. With that big body bends move. With the goaltend. Between France and USA, Wemby against Chet. It was Lofton that at times might have been the best player on the floor. With the steal, goes the full 94 feet, too strong. And Vlad with the rebound.
That double big lineup on the floor once again. Coach Glass told us they got beat up on the glass last time. Out, so he wanted to make sure he put the two bigs on the floor at the same time.
Lewis, a little light work. Had the ISO on Lofton. 2-on-1, Walsh. Fouled, count it.
Great
Jordan. And he got a little something to say.
But great concentration by Jordan Walsh. The answer is the Indiana Pacers. Starts with Andrew Nembhard. I believe they're going to look at,
we're getting spicy now.
But now here's the question. Jordan Walsh, who just picked up the first technical, just got tossed. That's his second technical foul as he and Stevenson now have a little bit of a conversation.
Bob averaged 11 points. 56% from the field, really became an impactful player. Lofton just ran through over Stevenson, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Another deep Celtic three. That one rings out. And Goldin ends up falling, a foul on Boston, quickly put behind them.
Well, you and I had opportunity to actually call the Detroit game when they were in the midst of a 10-game slide, which has been the most since Erik Spoelstra's taken over. You know, and we talked with Spo. He learned a lot about himself and his as a coach this year, as well as the guys that they have in their locker rooms. There are many people who disagree with my assessment, but they don't have the microphone, so we really don't care.
Down with the basketball gospel of agenda. That's my point. Larsson. 5 on the clock. On the blow by Larsson. Got it on the glass. Count it.
The bucket will be good, but I believe they got Kel'el Ware with 2 hands in the back.